Let it be okay. Hi, I'm Ray of Sunshine. I'm so glad you're here with me today.
I want to
I
tell
have
you a
lots of
little bit
things.
about you and why you're here. I want to tell you a little bit about me, and I want to tell you a little bit about you and why you're here.
You know, it's all in the past. Every one of my previous Ray of Sunshine videos are in the past, and there are a lot of antics going on over there. Lots of funny business, shenanigans, and I'm not saying that the shenanigans isn't going to continue, but that was kind of shenanigans in a different way because things, that's representing the old Ray of Sunshine, the old. Where you come in is to give somebody else the chance to discover something different, like videos repeating each other and being cut off and not being edited or being over edited and all that kind of stuff. So some of those bloopers were just invented and some were just left in intentionally because they fit in perfectly. But that's all in the past. Today, I have lots of things to talk about. And actually, many of them are things that I talk about on lots of my previous videos, so I may not bore you with any of those today, although maybe I will. But first, let me start by showing you around a little bit. I'm in my sanctuary, and this is an area of my sanctuary where I've been to before. And if you've seen some of my earlier videos, you may have remembered a lot of these items because a lot of this section has stayed the same. There's items here that I got from, well, I gave a whole introduction back in my video, in my 1 through 6 video collection. Videos number 1 and 2 is a complete tour of my entire sanctuary. It's free right now. And in those particular videos, well, you're going to learn, you're going to see something different. You're going to see a whole array of rays of sunshine in all these previous videos. And they're there for a reason. They're there for you to discover some things about me and discover some things about you. Plus, I'm just here to nudge, just stir up the pot a little bit. Discover some things about what I'm illustrating in terms of the progression of our civilization, of us as a species, of us as a collective, of us as human-beingness, and the evolutionary path that we're on. So I illustrate that in this whole video series. Today, I want to talk about. I'm not going to talk. I already. If you want to see, I think this one here is new. The picture of my granddaughters, which used to be over there on the mantle, which has also been in several of these videos, and I think they were over there. No, they're in a different picture over there. But so they're around in different places, but they're over here now. That was not in a previous video, but some of these were. And the reason I sat over in this section here today is because I wanted to talk about this particular item right here. And before I do that too, let me model. I don't think I modeled these glasses yet. In case you want to check it out. Okay, so look. Put these glasses on. I put different glasses on and in different kind of sets and different kind of backgrounds, different kind of things going on to show different rays of sunshine. But this used to be a greeting card. I talk about this. It's in video number 1, and this was given to me from a friend of mine. My whole video series is set up like that. I explained that before. There's bugs, lots of bugs. If you go back earlier, you're going to see bugs. There are bugs happening here. There are bugs, and there are bugs. A friend of mine, Claire, who I've known for many, many years, 50 years probably. And so after we had not seen each other for several decades, one day she came over for dinner. I have the stories in video number 1. I just give you the nutshell version. She comes over and gives me this, and it says, there's a circle of caring all around you. And there's a round you right in the middle. So when I introduced Claire back then, I said, I'll be telling you more about Claire as time goes on. And what happened is time went on, and I didn't talk about Claire till just now. So I guess this must be what I was talking about, and there may be more to come. I'll keep you updated. But what happened back then, right after I gave that introduction, really, I had a conversation with Claire one day, and she had offered to do me a favor, and then it came time to do the favor, and it didn't happen. I chose to see it a particular way. I chose to be offended by that gesture. And I realized, after a lot of contemplation, that at that particular moment in time, I could have made another choice. I could have made the choice to let it be okay. I could have made the choice to let it be okay. Because it was okay. Whatever action, whatever reaction
was going on there from her or from me was all okay. It was all okay. I chose to not make it okay, which led to lots of distress. So the what I gleaned from this whole opportunity is in a similar situation. I realized that the choice is mine to make as to which direction I'm going to be led. I could let it be okay, or I could make it into whatever I want to make it into. But let it be okay would have changed the whole course of what I went through in that particular situation. So this was all about lessons. Lessons for me, lessons for Claire. And that's what life is all about. Loving living by learning loving. Learning loving comes in lots of different ways. It comes in the joyous, happy, bouncy, bubbly times, and it comes in the difficult, not so fun times, depending on how we choose to look at it, depending on the perspective that we take. Hey, did somebody send you this video? Hold that thought. I realize I repeat a lot of the same things in a lot of my videos, even though sometimes I repeat it in different ways. And when I repeat it until hopefully it sinks in. How about this version of this concept? Suppose, let's say you got this video from somebody who shared it with you. But suppose they couldn't be bothered. Suppose they never sent it to you. Suppose you don't send it to that one person in the world who, for some reason, for some freak reason, nobody sent it to. Nobody sent one of my videos to that one person who you also didn't send it to. You know what? We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere on this journey unless everyone who wants to come along is coming along, is on the same page. That's why it's important to share this video, to get us on the same page. I'm going to tell you about one of the biggest far-fetched reasons ever why you would ever want to share this video with all the people that you know. Because right now it's far-fetched. It's because we don't all believe it. But you see how that might be possible if we all get on the same page? Imagine, I have another video called Imagine. The name of it is Imagine. One of my favorite ones. I might even put it in the box on the side of my head at the end of this video. Imagine all the people living life in peace. Sure. Peace on earth. That's the goal. And the reason we don't have it is because there's not enough of us who actually believe it. So that's the point of this program. To figure it out, to figure out how to believe that that's possible. And I'm here to tell you, I'm here to promise you, it's possible. So in order for that to happen, we all need to do our share because we all need to be on the same page. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. And the reason I know that is because you're one too. That's why you're here. So imagine a world with no hunger. Imagine a world with no homelessness. That would take an awful lot of world shaking, would it not? That would take an awful lot of souls being on the same page, wouldn't it? Like, all of them. All. Hey, let's try this. Repeat after me. Listen to me do it the first time. Ready? All. Your turn. All. So we all need to be on the same page. Your assignment for today is share this video. Share this video with some character who would otherwise not have the opportunity to discover different. Because there's a lot of different here. There's a whole array of rays of sunshine in this whole video presentation. And they're there for a reason. They have hidden messages for you. I know. I put them there. You send it to some character who might otherwise not have had the opportunity had it not been for you, for your caring, for your love, for your respect. And they do the same thing. They love and respect somebody else. And they share this video. And they share this video. So we all get on the same page. The key word, one of the key words that I use often is all. Now, all doesn't really require a whole lot more definition to understand what it's all about. All. Okay, so we all need to be on the same page. I almost named this video Tipping Point because I wanted to talk about Tipping Point too. And I'm not going to talk about it too long because, I don't like to make my videos too long. You know me, but I don't want to bore you. Even though I repeat the same things over and over in every single one of my videos, I say it in a lot of different ways to try to keep you engaged. Right? So tipping point. I couldn't wait to talk about tipping point because we're on a tipping point. This is the tipping point. This is the tipping point of human kindness. It's the most exciting time ever to be a human being on this planet.
We're getting past the hump, which is all of the shenanigans of the past. Because we're living in darkness. We're moving into the light. And that's what the progression that I show in this whole video presentation.
And we chose to be here. We chose to be here. So there's a lot of different going on inside of us. And that's what I'm here to draw out. This was the inspiration for me, on my little thumbnails that you see for all these different videos that I have with all the different little names on them. And they all say learning, loving, and loving, living. And there's that red bird on there, that red messenger bird that has your miracle message. Wow. That's what represents me. And I was looking at myself one day in the mirror was the inspiration for the creation of what I call, and what other people might call, a funny duck. That's a funny duck. And I was the inspiration for that. So there's a lot of different going on inside of us. And that's what I'm here to draw out. The uniqueness of you. Because we all have something to contribute. We all contribute. All have something to contribute.
You probably heard the story about the penny before. This penny that somehow ends up in a bank, and then it becomes 2 pennies, and with compound interest it becomes 4 and 8 and 16 and 32 and on and on and on until it becomes millions and millions and millions. Well, that's the same way I envision this system working here. So, and that's where you come in. If you share this video with some character or some characters and they do the same thing, it'll work like that compound interest on that penny. Get it?
It's playtime. Create you.